Hello guys and welcome to my tutorial on Blender version 3.0. On today's video I am gonna show you how to model a street lamp using basic techniques. So let's get started. Let's select all by pressing A and then X to delete. Now Shift A to add object, mesh, cylinder. Open the dimensions panel by pressing N. Let's change the X and Y values by 0.1. Press Tab to go in edit mode and then press 3 to change face selection. By selecting the face on the top and going to choose the spin tool, we have to create a nice 180 degrees curved object. Click on the sub-menu spin and add value of 1 to the x-axis, 0 to z-axis, and change the center for the z-axis by 1, y-axis by 0.3, and as a final step, angle at 180 degrees. While we are still in editing mode, press Shift plus S to snap the cursor and choose Cursor to Selected. Shift plus A, UV sphere. Press S to scale and drag the mouse cursor to scale the sphere down. G to grab and Z to move along the Z-axis. Now we are finally ready with the main model so we can duplicate the lamp object. It's important to reset the 3D cursor position by pressing Shift plus C to avoid future issues. Let's change the pivot point to 3D cursor. By pressing Alt plus D we are duplicating a linked object, which means it uses the same data as our original mesh. Whenever the original mesh is scaled, moved, or edited in editing mode, it affects also the linked duplicate objects. Select the object and press Alt plus D to duplicate. Press R to rotate, Z to rotate among the Z-axis, then type 90 for 90 degrees rotation and press Enter. To repeat the last operation, just press Shift plus R, and once again for the fourth lamp object. Click it and move the mouse cursor to the model layout and press Tab to switch edit mode. Press A to select all, then G to grab, and Y to move along the Y-axis. To check the distance between the objects, press numpad 7 to take a look from the top. Everything is look fine for now, and we are about to create few last details for our street lamp. Shift plus A, mesh, cylinder. S to scale down, first mouse button. S to scale again, and then Z to scale along the Z-axis. G to grab, Z to move along the Z-axis. Now let's duplicate the same object by pressing Shift plus D. Again G to grab, Z to move along the Z-axis. Shift plus A, mesh, cube and scale it down by pressing S. Press G then Z to move the cube down along the Z-axis. Now we change the pivot point from 3D cursor to median point. You can grab the face of the cube or scale it as you want by pressing G or S as we did earlier. So while you are in edit mode with the bottom face selected of the cube, press Shift plus S and select Cursor to Select. Press Tab to change from edit to object mode. Shift plus A, go to Mesh, then Plane, and then Scale by pressing S. To join all of our details in one object, you can hold Shift and click all the object one by one, and then press Ctrl plus J. Right-click on the object, then select Shade Smooth. Go to Object Data Properties and under Normals, check the box Auto Smooth. That's all for this tutorial and I hope you get the same result as mine. Otherwise, let me know about your issues in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.